Chapter 1: Input, Output and Storage Devices. Inside the chapter: Computer System, Working Cycle of a Computer System, Parts of a Computer, Input Devices, Processing Device, Output Devices, Storage Devices, Types of Memory. Computer System. A computer is an electronic device that can perform multiple tasks or jobs at the same time. This is only possible with the help of the parts that are connected to the computer, which work perfectly when asked to do. The parts of a computer include both hardware and software components. These components and a computer itself makes a complete system. This system is called a computer system. This system is able to receive input, process it, and create results in a meaningful format which can be used for future needs. The use of computers is not restricted to one area. They are being used almost in all walks of life. It is seen at the shops, banks, hotels, schools, railway stations, airports, hospitals, restaurants, and many more locations. Nowadays, it has become an essential part of one's life. Working cycle of a computer system: input, process, output cycle. The working of a computer system basically depends upon three main functions. Input. It refers to the data or instructions entered into the computer with the help of input devices. It can be any text or command given by the user. Processing. It refers the actual processing of data according to the given instructions. This all is done in the processing device of the computer system. The processing device of computer system is CPU, Central Processing Unit. Output. It refers to the results that are produced after the processing of data. These results can be stored or presented as a hard copy to the users with the help of output devices. Parts of a computer. The different components of a computer are well connected to each other with the help of wires. Some of the devices have wireless connections with the computer. A computer system is a collection of four types of devices as mentioned below: input devices, processing devices, output devices, storage devices, fact file. In 1833, Charles Babbage invented all the parts that are used for a modern computer. Input device. The devices that help the users to enter data or instructions into the computer as an input are called as input devices. These instructions can be in the form of typed text, commands, or any other way in which a computer is able to understand. Examples of input devices are keyboard, audio and video devices like voice recorder, scanner, pointing devices like mouse, trackball, light pen, light gun, and many more. Some of the input devices are discussed below. Keyboard. A keyboard is an input device that allows the users to give the input to the computer by pressing keys. There are different types of keys on a keyboard, such as alphabet keys A to Z, number keys 0 to 9, function keys F1 to F12, control key, insert, del, and special purpose keys. Caps lock, space bar. Keyboard has 104 keys. Each key has its own significance and performs a task when pressed. The layout of a keyboard is similar to a traditional typewriter, with some additional keys provided for performing additional functions. Fact file. The QWERTY keyboard was created by Christopher Sholes in 1868. Mouse. A mouse is the most popular pointing device that is used to point, select icons, and open a program or a file on the Windows screen. It controls the movement of the pointer and sends the signals to the CPU when the mouse button is pressed. It has two buttons, left and right button, and a wheel in between these two buttons, scroll wheel. Mouse has multiple uses, such as it is used to select files, folders, dragging and dropping, running or stopping applications. It is also used for drawing pictures along with selections of various icons on the computer screen. Microphone. It is also called as mic that allows the users to give sound as an input to the computer. It is stored in a digital form in the computer for various purposes. It is connected with a device called sound card in the computer that handles the voice input of the computer. Touchpad. It is an input device also known as trackpad. It is an alternative to a mouse. Like mouse, it is also a pointing device. It is a flat touch surface on which a user slides or moves his fingers to point on an icon on the screen. It mainly handles the movement of the cursor and positions the cursor according to the finger moved or touched. Touch screen. It is an input device that allows the users to interact with the computer with the help of fingers. The users can also interact by using a digital pen that has a sensitive part in it, which helps to give input to the computer. Nowadays, touch screens are available almost in all the digital devices like mobile phones, tablets, ATM machines, biometric machines, etc. Light pen. It is a computer input device that is used on the computer display screen to give input to the computer. It is sensitive in nature as it contains sensors that correlate with the screen to send the input to the computer system. The users can use this pen carefully to point the icons and draw different pictures as if they are working with pen and paper. Scanner. It is an input device that converts the hard copy into a soft copy, which is then stored in the computer. It is like a photocopy machine that captures the images and saves its digitized copy in the system. This copy can be edited with various software programs and can be printed again. The types of scanners available are flatbed scanners, sheet-fed scanners, and handheld scanners. Digital camera. A digital camera, or simply a digicam, is a type of camera that clicks pictures and records videos in it. These pictures and recordings are saved in a chip that can be inserted into the computer for transferring the data into it. All the operations like editing, printing, or storing can be performed when transferred into the computer. Nowadays, these types of cameras are widely used by the people to explore themselves. Web camera. A web camera is an input device that captures the still photographs and live videos. It is a video camera that stores both pictures and videos simultaneously in the computer system as it has a continuous connection with it. People use this device for professional and personal use like official meetings and live chatting with friends or near ones. Fact file. The first photograph was clicked by Joseph Nicephore Niepce in 1840. Processing device. Central processing unit. The central processing unit of a computer system is the major component in the system that handles all the operations occurring in the system. It is responsible for each and every action taking place in the computer. As our brain is handling every action of our body, same way CPU is also handling every action of the system. It receives the input from input devices, processes it, and gives the output with the help of output devices. Major components of a CPU, memory unit, MU. This unit stores the information temporarily or permanently in the memory devices. Arithmetic and logical unit, ALU. This unit performs all the arithmetic and logical operations taking place in the system. Control unit, CU. The control unit directs the system to perform all the instructions. It does not execute any instruction but only directs the path to execute the instructions or programs. Fact file. The first camera was designed by Johann Zahn in 1685. Output devices. The devices that help the users to get results from the computer as an output are called as output devices. These results can be in the form of hard copy or soft copy, which is used for future references, and moreover, these are in human readable format. Examples of output devices are monitor, printer, speakers, plotter, headphones, projector, etc. Some of the output devices are discussed below. Monitor. The picture representation of the results produced by the computer are shown on the output device called monitor. It is the soft copy of the results obtained. It looks like a television where users can watch movies or videos also. There are three types of monitors. CRT monitors. The full form of CRT is cathode ray tube. These monitors contain electron guns and a phosphorescent screen that is used to display images. LED monitors. The full form of LED is light-emitting diode. It is a screen display technology that contains a panel of LEDs which produces output on the screen. LCD monitors. The full form of LCD is liquid crystal display. It is a computer display that uses LCD technology for obtaining clear images and is mostly used in laptops. Speakers. Speakers are the commonly used output devices with a computer. These can be attached with a wire or may be built in the computer system. They receive the audio input with the help of sound card and produces output in the form of a sound. Printer. A printer is an output device that accepts the text or graphic from the computer and transfers the same onto a paper called as a hard copy of the result obtained. This is more beneficial as if there is a soft copy of the output stored in the computer. The user can take multiple number of printouts which can be used for future needs. The commonly used printers are dot matrix printer. It is a type of printer that uses pins to strike on an ink ribbon to print text on a paper. It is like a typewriter used in early days. These are costly and outdated now and do not produce high-quality prints. Inkjet printer. It is a type of printer that generates an output by spraying ink on a paper or any other material. It produces both colored and black and white prints as an output. These are commonly used printers, ranging from less to expensive models as well. Laser printer. The technology used in laser printer to generate printout is the focused beam or light that transfers the text or images on a paper. The ink used for printing on a paper is in the form of a dry powder. These are more expensive and commonly used these days. Storage device. A storage device is a computer hardware component that is used for storing, porting, or extracting data from a computer. Likewise, our brain stores every action or any task performed by us. Similarly, these storage devices stores the data and every operation performed by the computer system. The users can restore the data at any time when required. The data is stored temporarily or permanently in the computer system. For example, pin drive, hard disk, CD, DVD, etc. Fact file. Plotters use a pen, pencil, marker, or another writing tool to draw multiple, continuous lines onto paper. Bit and byte. These are the terms referred in the computer world for storing data in a computer system. The computer understands only one language called binary language. It consists of only two numbers, that is 0 and 1, where 0 represents the off state and 1 represents on state. 0 and 1 are known as single bits. Every data transferred to and from a computer is in computer-readable language, that is binary language. The data stored in a computer is measured in bytes. Following is a table showing different values, memory size, in which a data is stored in a computer. Types of memory. There are different types of memory in which a user is able to store data and retrieve the same whenever required. Fact file. These days, RAM is measured in megabytes and gigabytes. Primary memory. It is also known as the internal memory or main memory of the computer. This is the inbuilt memory that stores the data and instructions while working and loses its contents when the computer is switched off. A computer cannot run without a primary memory. It is referred as the working memory of the computer and is very costly. There are two types of primary memory: RAM, random access memory. It is a type of memory that allows the data to be executed and stored for a limited amount of time. It erases the data when the computer is switched off or power goes off. It is a volatile memory, ROM, read-only memory. It is a type of memory that stores the data permanently in the computer. It is a non-volatile memory, which means the data is not lost when the computer is switched off. It contains the instructions to start a computer, which can be read-only but never edited. Secondary memory. It is also known as the external memory of a computer system. This can be stored for a longer period of time and can be used whenever required. As the primary memory has less storage capacity, these are more beneficial to store data. Moreover, the data does not get lost when computer is powered off. It is also known as auxiliary storage. The data is transferred from secondary storage to primary storage so that the computer can process it and perform the said actions by the users. Some of the secondary storage devices are hard disk. It is a data storage device that stores and retrieves the data with the help of magnetic disks. It is major storage area of a computer and fixed inside the CPU. These days, portable hard disks are also available so that data can be transferred easily. It is also called as hard drive. Floppy disk. It is a storage medium including thin and flexible magnetic disk inside a plastic carrier which helps to read and write data to and from a computer system. A computer must have a floppy disk drive, FDD, in order to read and write data from a floppy disk. CD. The full form of CD is compact disc. It is a digital storage medium used to store data up to 700 MB in a thin shiny disk. These can store text, graphics, pictures, audio, and video in both readable and rereadable format. CDs can be carried carefully to any place for transferring of data. DVD. The full form of DVD is Digital Versatile Disc or Digital Video Disc. It is an optical storage disc, same as that of a CD, but has a larger storage capacity. A standard DVD can store 4.7 GB of data. DVDs can be single or double-sided and can have 2 layers on each side. A double-sided, 2-layer DVD will hold up to 17 GB of data, text, graphics, audio, and video, or any other information. Pen drive. A pen drive or USB flash drive or thumb drive is a portable storage device that has a minimum storage capacity of 4 GB to store any type of data, including text, pictures, audio, and video, etc. Nowadays, all works is done this storage medium, as it is handy, lightweight, and moreover convenient for every person to transfer the data from one place to another. It is now available with a storage capacity of 512 GB, which is a huge number to store data in it. Recap Corner. A computer is an electronic machine used at every location around the globe. A computer works on input-process-output cycle. There are 4 types of devices connected to a computer: input, output, storage, processing. Input devices are used to give input to a computer. Output devices are used to get results from a computer. Pen drive is a portable storage medium which stores data in it. There are 2 types of memory: primary memory and secondary memory.